Hey, what's up, YouTube? This how everybody doing? This is Jamil. Come back again. I'm gonna be talking about my top 10 personal fragrance with 2 honorable mentions. And the reason why these gonna be honorable mentions is because I just purchased these fragrances within a year, so that's why they're gonna be the 2 honorable mentions. So I'm gonna get within the video. Gonna make it very short. These are my top 10 personal fragrances. Started with my first honorable mention by the House of Creed Viking. Basically, what I got this fragrance is I get some lavender. I definitely get some. It definitely have a little old school, new school feel to it. Definitely get some a type of a little bit of aquatic feel. Very masculine. Reminds me of a little bit of with the lavender note. It reminds me of Boy de Portugal, and with a little twist of Creedy Rofa, with the sea salt notes with this within the fragrance. My first honorable mention, Creed Viking. Coming with my next honorable mention with the House of Tom Ford, Oud Mineral. So basically, what I got this fragrance here, I do get a little bit aquatic feel. Definitely get some dark notes, which is basically that's the oud. Get some seaweed, a little bit of oceanic feel to it. But also from initial spraying, I do get a little bit of burnt rubber. I guess that's a little bit of the oud and some other notes that's blended in within each other. But that only lasts about like 10 minutes on my skin. Some people may come off and not like this fragrance, but once you wear it a couple of times, you will like it as well. And that's my second honorable mention, and that's by the House of Tom Ford. That's Oud Mineral. Coming at my number 10 fragrance of my top 10. This is Olfactory Studios Chambray Noir. Basically, what I get at this fragrance, I get some plum, I get some incense, a little bit of leather. Just smells divine. Normally, when I wear this fragrance, I wear this in the fall. In the wintertime, I go about 3 sprays with this fragrance, and I get like 10 plus hours. By the House of Olfactory Studio Chambray Noir. Coming at my number 10. Coming at my number 9 is by the House of Frappan. This is 1270. Also get some plum with this one, more like prune. I definitely get a little bit leather. This fragrance. This is sweet. I does get a little bit of a little boozy notes in this fragrance. This fragrance doesn't last very long. I get about 6 hours with this fragrance as well. I know we wear this fragrance in a fall time, spring or fall time, but great fragrance overall. I love it, and that's why it's personal to me. Frappan, 1270. This fragrance here is starting to get a little bit hard to find. So if you have it, try to get if you have it, or would like to have it, try to get a sample if you can find a sample somewhere. You probably would like it. There's a lot of other YouTube videos on this fragrance that people actually were doing, and I definitely agree with them. Frappan 1270. Coming at number 8. Coming in at number 7 is the House of Valentino, Homo Intense. This fragrance definitely smells like Dior Homme Parfum and Dior Homme Intense. And I get some iris in this fragrance. I do get a little bit of mandarin, kind of make it a little bit sweet. Just overall fragrance right here. I get about 7 to 10 hours with this fragrance, and the reason why 7 to 10 hours, to me, this fragrance here is very spotty when it comes to the longevity department. I know wear this fragrance in the fall and the winter time, but I have to add this other fragrance that's basically it's the same type of fragrance, but the longevity on the fragrance will last much longer. And this is by the House of Valentino, and this will be Homo Noir. Basically, this fragrance, I get some incense with this fragrance. So this one right here, I would wear in the wintertime, which is the Noir, and this one right here, I would wear in the fall time. And this is the intense version. Now coming at number 6 by the House of Prada, this is my first Prada fragrance, Prada L'Homme, Luna Rosa, Extreme. Basically with this fragrance here, I get some bergamot, get some lavender, get some little spices, get some vanilla, It's more like a spicy vanilla with a little bit of bergamot with the freshness. A little bit, it does remind me a little bit, resemble to me to a Tom Ford Tobacco Vanilla, which I sold, and I was able to get this fragrance here. Prada Luna Rosa Extreme. This fragrance right here, coming from the house of Tom Ford as well, is Oud Wood. Great fragrance. I do get a little bit of oud, very spicy, coming from the cardamom. Also has some pepper, actually coming from the spiciness. I used to own the original Tom Ford Oud Wood, the one with the little gold label. I end up selling that fragrance. Can't find it, so that one is kind of a little hard to it's a little bit hard to find, the one with the little gold label. But it did last longer on my skin when I did have it. But this fragrance right here, I get about 6 hours, 6-7 hours with this fragrance with 7 sprays. Tom Ford Oud Wood. Coming at my next fragrance is YSL. This is Noble Leather. Basically, with this fragrance here, I get some leather, saffron. I get some dry fruits. I get some vanilla and patchouli. This fragrance right here reminds me of another Tom Ford, which is Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. This fragrance lasts me all day. This is much more wearable Tom Ford fragrance. YSL Noble Leather. Coming in, the next fragrance that I have is by the house of Bond number 9. This is Andy Warhol. Okay, you see it? This fragrance here, I had it for a couple of years, had it for a lot of years. Great smelling fragrance. It definitely is sweet. I get some plum note with this one. Definitely get some incense, a little bit of vanilla. Just great fragrance. By the way, this fragrance is not my best. Bond number 9. My best one is Bleecker Street, but Bleecker Street is my best. What I would say smelling, but this one just smells so much better on my skin, and that's why this is as a personal favorite for me. Personal fragrance for me. Bond number 9, Andy Warhol. Next fragrance is the house of Enwage, Reflection Man. Beautiful jasmine note, beautiful neroli, a little bit of soapy. People compare this fragrance to Lamar, Jean Paul Gaultier Lamar. I do get that one, but I think this one is totally better. Totally better. And this is Enwage Reflection Man. Probably one of the best jasmine, best dominated jasmine fragrance, dominant note in jasmine notes that I ever smelled. My next fragrance here is by the house of Enwage again, and this is Sunshine Man. Great fragrance overall. Lavender, orange brandy. I get some vanilla. It is a little bit sweet, a little bit syrupy, a little bit heavy side, but it is the name. It is what it is. It is Sunshine Man. It does have this brightness to it, and just an overall great smell. And the projection on this is just crazy. It just lasts forever. You know, even though Killian, by the house of Killian, is my favorite fragrant house, but the only thing about it, I would have to add all 20 Killian fragrances that I have in my collection if I was gonna do that, and I just couldn't do it. So my favorite fragrance house is Killian and Enwage, and I own like 6 bottles of Enwage. Reflection Man, I own what you just seen, Sunshine, Jubilation 25, Lyric Man, and Memoir Man. And I actually own Honor Man as well, which is beautiful, nice pepper note. All right, peace. This is what include my top 10 personal fragrance that I own in my collection. Peace.